Hello students, chapter 2 Socialism in Europe and Russian Revolution. This is video number 4. In this video, we shall move further and try to understand what happened in Russia before Industrial Revolution and Industrial Revolution. In previous video, we saw the age of social change. We also learned about the different terms like liberals, radicals, and conservatives and how they contributed in the social changes in the early 18th and 19th century. In this video, we shall take a new topic, that is 1.2, industrial society and social change. Industrial society and social change. These political trends were sign of new time. These changes means the changes happened in the world and the development of the different parties like liberal views or conservative views or the radical views were there, and because of that these political trends were sign of new times, means there is a change in the society. It was a time of profound social and economic changes. There is a great change in the society as well as the economic changes, and economic relations also change with time. It was a time when new cities came up, new cities were developed, and new industrialized regions developed, and new factories and new cities having factories were made up or developed. Railways expanded and the industrial revolution occurred. Railway was in their nascent stage. Railway tracks were spreading that time, and the industrial revolution occurred simultaneously. Industrialization brought men, women, and children to factories because there is a lot of manpower is required. So poor men, women, and children came to city area for work and getting job. Work hours were often long and wages were poor. These people were poor and they work long hours. Unemployment was common, and particularly during times of long demand for industrial goods. Housing and sanitation. Housing and sanitations were problems since towns were growing rapidly. There is a lot of sanitation work is required. Housing is a problem in the city areas. Liberals and radicals searched for solution of these issues, and liberals were worried, and they are took attention to these issues of sanitation as well as housing. Next, this is a picture where we can see the dilapidated situation of England, poor situation of England in the figure number 1. The England poor in the middle 19th century as seen by the contemporaries. Peoples are not satisfied and they were fighting with each other for their bread and butter. Almost all industries were the property of individual. These industries which developed and made up in the early part of the 16th and 17th century, that were the property of individuals. Liberals and radicals themselves were often property owners and employers. These people who had their view of liberalism as well as radicalism had their own factories. They were owners as well as the employers. They were the people who gave the job to the poor people, having made their wealth through trade or industrial ventures. So they made their wealth through business as well as industrial ventures. They felt that such effort should be encouraged, that its benefit would be achieved if the workforce in the economy was healthy and citizens were educated. But at the same time, these were the peoples, liberals and radicals. They worried about the health of the poor workers as well as the citizens and their education of their children. Opposed to the privileges the old aristocracy had by birth, they firmly believed in the value of individual efforts. Were in the opposed of the aristocratic values, and they believed in the individual efforts of the people, labor, and enterprise. If freedom of the individuals were assured, if the poor could labor and those with capital could operate without restraint, they believed that society would develop. They believed that if there is a the poor could be labored and properly paid, the capital and operate without restrictions. There should be a proper management of time as well as proper education and health were there in the society. So there is a good development as a society could be possible. Many working men and women who wanted changes in the world rallied around liberals, people who believed in their philosophies and their ideas. They were lined up and were in favor of liberals as well as radical groups and parties in the early 19th century. Some nationalist liberals, radicals wanted revolution to put an end to the kind of the government established in the Europe in 1815. Whereas on the other hand, some nationalists were there, the liberals and radicals, they wanted a revolution change or change to put the end of the kind of the government, autocratic government or a monarchical government to establish in Europe in 1815. In France, Italy, Germany, Russia, they became revolutionaries. They were the peoples who were treated later as a revolutionaries and worked to overthrow the existing monarch. And they were the people who were ready to throw and use the violent means to eradicate the old monarch practices as well as aristocratic families from the country. Nationalists talked to revolution that would create nation where all citizens would have equal rights. They talked about the equal right of the people and they believed in the equality among the people. After 1815, Giuseppe Mazzini, an Italian nationalist, conspired with others to achieve this in Italy, and it was happened through under the leadership of Giuseppe Mazzini, and he did it in the Italy. Nationalists elsewhere, including India, read his writing, and nationalist people, those people who were fighting against the British crown, they were also inspired and take inspiration from this movement happening in the European countries. Thank you.